Danger Dolan.
Danger Dolan.
That's who we're watching. Well, he's recently changed his name to Planet Dolan. But back when we were first introduced to him, he was Danger Dolan. And as you can tell, I'm still sick. So you'll have to get over my raspiness and my my unforgivable, just gaunt, I sound like this all the time. But not really. I just have some spats with it. Yeah. And
it's almost,
I'm just getting over it.
It's almost Bond villain-esque, You could get into character really easy.
Hello there, Mr. Bond. Mr. Bond. How many times do I have to kill you? Well, you only live twice.
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die.
Oh, my dick.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so Danger Dolan, we haven't really touched on his channel any. I've seen a few of his videos. They're really entertaining. And the one that I saw on here that really piqued my interest was the 20 largest animals of all time.
Largest as in big, right?
Yeah. Bo, to you, what is the largest animal you've ever seen?
Largest animal I've ever seen? Well, I don't know. What's the largest you've ever seen?
An elephant.
An elephant. I've seen an elephant.
Yeah, so
we'll go with that.
Yeah, that's the largest animal I've ever seen, and it was a massive monster.
You know what the largest animal I've ever seen, actually?
What?
That awkward pause we just had. It's huge.
Yeah.
Huge, man.
Yeah,
Ever seen anything bigger?
That's a beast unto itself.
Yep.
Awkward pauses.
Would you say that?
Yes,
Probably.
I would say that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've got this here, the 20 largest animals of all time with Danger Dolan. Let's get started.
Danger Dolan.
Number 20.
Giant sea stars. These
I love
were
his
found
accent.
in 2008 in Antarctic waters. And the reason they're so big is that gigantism is pretty common in Antarctica. They are 2 feet in width, they feed on invertebrates and smaller sea stars. They're found over 600 meters below the water.
All we had to
Holding
do
these things up
if we
is like
wanted to catch
holding a
Pokemon
small
was just move to
infant in your
Antarctica.
hands. Number 19.
Star you, man.
The
Look at
giant
that.
weta cricket.
Oh,
11
shit.
species of these things. They are huge insects.
Oh,
they have a
God.
body length of 4 inches. They weigh between 20
Are you
and
getting
30
the heebie-jeebies,
grams.
or is that
They've
just
been
me?
known to devour giant vegetables all by themselves. And their Greek name
And
is
small children.
Dinocrida. Or in English,
Oh my
the
gosh.
terrible grasshopper.
Number 18.
Oh
The
my God.
capybara, or as people like to call it, the giant hamster.
Oh,
it's one of the
capybara,
largest
it's my
rodents
favorite
in the
word in the
world.
world, man.
It's found
I
primarily
love
in
these
South
things.
America, usually near
Look,
water.
it's so cute.
They're each about 1.5 meters
man, I
in
wanna
length,
hug 'em.
3 feet tall, and
wanna
they weigh
squeeze 'em.
over 100
Oh.
kilograms. These things typically hang out in large packs and large
man.
families. Sometimes human families, because people love these things.
Dang
Number
right.
17.
How can you
The
not?
giant African land snail.
Okay, that's
Their shells
crazy.
alone
Wow.
grow
Look at
to
that
the
thing.
length
Look at that
of
thing,
18
dude.
centimeters and 9 centimeters wide. The entire snail
Dang, man.
can reach up to 8 inches in length.
Where do they
These
find
things
a
are
shell
frequently
that's, like, big
confiscated
enough
at
for them
airports
even?
because people keep these things as pets. Mainly because people value their size and their distinctive markings and their rarity.
I'd be like
Although
the
the
idiot
snail
that,
is technically
like,
considered
took a
pest
taco
that
shell
negatively
and put
affects
one in there
agriculture
just
and
to be, like, funny.
ecosystems.
Number 16.
That'd probably be
The
bad because
Dalmatian
taco
pelican
shells have a lot of
found
salt in them.
all over the place, from southeastern
look at that
Europe,
thing's
China,
mouth.
and parts of India. They mainly hang around swamps and lakes. These things get upwards of 160 centimeters in length, 30 pounds in weight, and with wings spread 3 meters in length. It's also the world's
Jeez.
heaviest bird species.
See, they
Although
look
there are
kind of goofy, but
exceptions
they
from
also
time to
look like
time.
they got a sarcastic
15.
personality.
The
where they're
Flemish
just like,
giant.
Whoa,
These are
look at that
domesticated
rabbit.
rabbits. Massive.
Oh, it's a
often
rabbit?
mistaken
Oh,
for
damn.
dogs since they are basically the same
Oh,
size.
cool.
These things
Oh,
weigh between
man.
10 and 12 kilograms. And they
It's
were
like a big
bred in the
marshmallow.
16th century near Belgium. Also, the ancestor to many rabbits
Oh my
alive
God, it
today.
doesn't even look real.
Since the early 1900s,
So
they've
cool.
primarily been seen in livestock shows due to their size and varying colors. And they've been dubbed with the nickname the Gentle Giants. Number 14.
I want all of them.
Saltwater crocodiles,
I
the
don't-
largest
I want
of
none of
all
them.
living reptiles. They can reach sizes
my
upwards
gosh.
of 6 meters and a weight beyond 2,000
Then there's
kilograms.
Gustav.
You're usually
The
going to find these
monster.
things in mangrove
Gustav.
swamps, deltas,
Gustav the
lagoons,
killer
rivers,
croc.
or just hanging off some dude's arm because they are vicious killers.
That's no way to talk
They're known
about your
as
mother, man.
hypercarnivorous apex ambush predators, and they can fight
the internet's
almost
gonna hate
any
you for that
animal
one.
Yeah,
that
that's
enters
probably
its
true.
A lot of them
territory.
have seen my
Number
mother.
13.
That's true. I
Japanese
love nature Giant's
spider
mother,
crab.
she is the
These
most
things
awesome
have
person in the world.
large,
That is
nightmarish
crazy.
legs, and I am afraid of even looking at these things. They are 4 meters tall, almost
Yikes.
20 kilograms. But in spite of
Oh my
its
God.
ferocious, ungodly appearance, it has a gentle
so
disposition. Make no mistake, though, those claws can slice
They
your
look
face
like
clean
the
in two.
xenomorph,
Number
like
12.
face
The
sitter
coconut
things.
crab,
Oh
a
my
species
God,
of
that's even
terrestrial
worse.
hermit crab, largest living
Oh
arthropod
my
on Earth.
gosh.
It weighs up to 4 kilograms and grows up to a
Kilograms,
meter in
as
length.
in it will kill
its
you.
claws can crush a
Oh my
coconut in
gosh.
half.
What?
So, like the spider crab, it's
A
best
claw
if you
can
just leave
crush the
these things
coconut.
alone. Although if it is
Yep, so
crawling
your
in a trash
jugular
bin,
is no
like
problem,
as you can
man.
see here,
Look at
I
that.
just
Child's
recommend
play to
buying
it.
a new trash bin.
I'm just walking
Number
down,
11.
you know,
The Great
street
Dane. You
and
might
then-
be surprised to
yeah,
hear
it's
about this one, but they do pop up now and then, like the giant George dog,
Oh my
Titan,
gosh.
and Zeus. These dogs have all been Guinness World Record
look so
holders for
refined, man.
biggest
Look at 'em.
Dane ever.
Oh,
The big
wow.
ones weigh around 250 pounds
bigger
and
than
reach
her.
over 40 inches in height.
goodness.
Unfortunately, though,
Jeez.
some dogs like Titan suffered health problems like deafness, blindness, and
Yeah.
epilepsy,
Aw,
and because of their
poor
limited
guys.
lifespan, most of them are now dead.
Number 10.
The Chinese giant salamander,
Whoa.
the largest salamander on Earth, over 5 feet in length.
Damn.
Now these things,
Those things are
unfortunately,
practically a
are an
dragon.
endangered species, half
Look at
because
'em.
they're considered
Holy
a delicacy, but also because of human
One looks like a big
pollution,
tortilla shell.
habitat reduction, and they're also harvested for types of medicine. Curiously
That one's kinda
enough, it's
cute.
also basically blind, which
Aw.
makes getting away from humans a
Oh, no, is
bit
that
more
cute to
difficult.
you? I think it's so
It's
cute.
cute.
Number 9.
The Mekong
Dude, look at
catfish,
the
typically
size of it,
found in
sucker.
China's waterways, they're rumored to have actually grown on the pollution.
Look at this
that
one,
enters the
Wilma.
water. They're around 10 feet long,
my
but they've
gosh.
unfortunately turned into a delicacy, just like the salamander.
It looks like his
and
eyes
they
are on,
provide
like,
meals
upside
for
down,
dozens
kind
of
of.
people due
Like, it
to
feels
their
like it should be up
size.
higher.
Number 8.
Of course, we had to
Aw.
put the giraffe in somewhere. It is the tallest living animal on Earth at the
Aw.
moment. It's 6 meters tall, weighs between 15
And the one with the most lazy
kilograms
eyes.
based on its gender.
And the
its neck
creepiest
alone
tongue.
is 2 meters high.
Yeah, their tongue is like
7.
black,
The
right?
Titanoboa.
Yeah,
It
so
is
crazy.
actually called the Titanic boa, the largest snake ever. This thing was 50
Bite
feet
your head
long,
off, man.
foot wide, weighed dozens more than any current
I'll
living
take the next
snake
one.
put together. It was alive 60 million years ago,
Nice.
just after the fall of the dinosaurs, and we should all be thankful these things didn't survive to see present day. It might be a
Indeed.
terrible thing to
Goodness.
say, but you
Well
do not want to
spoken,
be
Danger
in the
Dolan.
gullet of one of these things.
Number 6.
The African bush elephant,
Hey,
the heaviest
I've seen
land
one of them.
animal alive
You
today.
never forget.
7 meters in length,
Neither
3
do
meters
they.
in height, and
Yeah.
weighs 6 tons. Because of its size, no other animal tends
Aw.
to hunt it, but its young are frequently assolted
Just your
by
heart warms
tigers,
when you see an
crocodiles,
elephant,
and
man.
hyenas.
You know, it's just something
and
about
humans
'em.
primarily
They're so
hunt
just-
the adults
oh.
for their tusks.
Number 5.
Just pure
The
good,
giant
kind of, you know?
stingray, one of the largest
Whoa.
freshwater fishes in the
as
world.
pancake.
It grows upwards of 1.9 meters in length.
Gotta say, man,
and
you
weighs
throw,
600
like, stick of butter
kilograms.
on that
These
thing.
things are heavily fished for meat,
Mhm.
recreation,
syrup.
and aquarium
Hot syrup.
display. So it led
A
to
few
a
chocolate
population
chips.
decline in central
Blueberries.
Thailand and Cambodia, which is unfortunate because these things are quite nice to look at.
Yeah.
Number 4.
This is the biggest fish ever to exist, the Elidictis. 54 feet long, and it weighed 50 metric tons.
Ah, so it doesn't
lived in
exist
the
anymore?
Jurassic period when dinosaurs ruled
Ah,
the
yeah.
earth and marine predators were abundant and massive. Usually fish are small.
We only
and
have a
very
photograph
simple
from the
creatures,
Jurassic
but this
Park
is
era.
one fish you do not ever want to mess with. It could swallow you and your entire family without even blinking.
Number 3.
Everyone's heard about the Argentinosaurus. They were living 100 million years
Clever
ago.
girl.
6 or 7 story tall building in length. It's been commonly referred to as the biggest living creature to ever walk the earth. 120 feet long, 100 tons, the biggest dinosaur ever. And just like the giraffe, it needed a very long neck to reach high canopies to eat plants.
Yeah, yeah, the neck was
The
the first thing I noticed.
Spinosaurus, it is now
Oh,
known as
man.
the spine lizard. If you think the Tyrannosaurus Rex is terrifying, the Spinosaurus is the largest predator to ever exist on Earth.
Yeah,
It was
his mouth
60
just
feet
keeps
long,
going.
20
It
feet
just
high,
doesn't
weighed
stop,
almost
man.
10 metric tons, and if alive today, would snack on human beings without remorse. We're still
Yep.
not 100% sure what the spine was for.
Yeah.
The theories suggest either it was to warm itself up using the sun, or it was used to attract a mate.
Number 1.
The blue whale. What else could
like,
it
look
be?
at my
the marine animal
plumage.
coming in at 30 meters in length and weighs
Yeah, I should've known. I
180
should've known.
metric tons. It primarily feeds on krill and it consumes over 3 tons of food a day. Its heart alone
Aw.
is the size of a small car. Its
Dang.
tongue could support 50
Car heart.
full-grown human beings. It is the biggest animal ever to exist on Earth.
Whales are another
And
one you
trust
just
me
see,
when I
and
say
like
you
your
do not
heart
want
just
to
starts
invite
warming
this
up.
thing
You know?
around for
Then it jumps out of the water and
That is
crushes
it
the
for
boat
this
that you're on.
20 list. Have a
Yep.
good one.
But for that one moment,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I was gonna say the biggest animal I'd ever seen was an elephant. I was gonna say my
What's
mom.
the biggest thing that you've seen that like surprised you, like at how big it was?
I was
Like
gonna
you
say-
expect elephants to be
I was gonna
big,
say
yeah.
the Great Dane that my brother-in-law had. He told me that he bought a Great Dane. You know, got it when he was a pup and everything. And I hadn't been over to his house in forever.
Yeah.
I come up. He has like a fence there that's like 3.5, 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
That thing was standing. Its head was above it, and it was just like looking over at me, like,
It's like,
"What's up, buddy?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was just
Yeah.
like, Jesus God, what is that?
They're
I
huge,
was like,
man.
is that a horse?
They are so big. And
I was gonna say he has a daughter. She rides him. She rides him.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I have a similar experience with St. Bernards. We had two. They were named Rosie and Daisy. And
Aw,
we used
St.
to ride them
Bernards.
all the time whenever we were kids because they're huge and you can get on them and they don't even notice. They're just like walk around and do their
'cause
own business.
Your weight, like when you're that small, you're an afterthought.
Yeah.
Because you know they can support. You know, especially St. Bernards. St. Bernards can support weight like that.
Yeah, see, Great Danes, you wouldn't think they would because, like, they have these little, like, you know, skeleton legs and
Yeah.
stuff. St. Bernards, man, they're husky. They're
Oh yeah, they're big all the way down to
pun
the
intended.
toes.
Pun totally intended. But yeah, they've got like some beef to them, and they can like you know support the weight of a small child. So
Yeah.
So yeah. But
Sorry about that, guys.
it's all good. But yeah, elephants you expect to be big.
Yeah.
But then when you walk onto and see a Great Dane, especially because their like legs are skinny and they look kind of off, like their frame is kind of off.
Yeah, it's just like a stiff breeze will blow them over.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the one that they have, I forget her name, Daisy, I believe. She is such a sweet dog.
Yeah.
You know, she'll come up to you if you're sitting on the porch. She'll lay right down beside you, put her head on your lap, and just like let you pet her.
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
Such a sweet dog.
Yeah, big things are really nice a lot of times, you know. It's weird. They have like big animals, they have like all this power to just destroy humans if they want. Like if elephants like banded together, they could destroy mankind in like one day, I'd say.
Well, elephants,
Tops.
you know, and also they're non-aggressive.
Exactly, but they
The only time
choose
they are
not to.
aggressive, is whenever it concerns their young.
Oh yeah, they'll fuck you up.
Oh,
They
yeah.
will mess you up if you even like, you know,
Yeah.
say bad things about them. But yeah, see they have all
They
this
won't forget
raw
either.
power. They won't forget it. They have all this raw power, but they use it responsibly. You know, they listened to Uncle Ben.
Yeah,
They took his message to heart.
yeah. With
So
great power comes great responsibility. Depends on who was telling it, though. If it was you know, the original Uncle Ben or it was Martin Sheen. I mean,
that's true.
I mean, it really depends.
That's true. I'm just picturing Martin Sheen, like when he does it, he like does it with the West Wing kind of like put the jacket on, you know?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah. He's like, now, Peter, you have to listen. With great power comes great responsibility.
Okay, one more time. Go on.
Now, Peter, I have to tell you, with great power comes great responsibility. There you go.
It was nothing like that, but you get the point.
I just imagine, like, you know, that following camera down the hallways and everything.
Because they're always moving. You know,
Yeah.
it's the Aaron Sorkin style. It's like walk and talk.
Yeah, and
Never have like a stagnant shot ever.
ever. But
It's just they're as bad. They're bad.
all right, so that was Danger Dolan, the 20 largest animals of all time. Well, Danger Dolan, Planet Dolan, you know, maybe just Dolan in the future. I don't know.
Dolan.
I don't know what he'll change. I don't know what he's going to change
He's
his
gonna
channel
go.
name to.
He's gonna go the Madonna
But check
style.
him out. Check out his other videos. Guy's awesome. Also, if you like the video, leave a like down below. If you wish for us to watch something else, leave a comment. Also, check our description for all of our various other endeavors. And yeah, that's going to do it. For the Renegades, this is Nate,
I'm Bo.
and we will see you later, Internet. Peace out.